So today, we're going to be diving into one of the most important aspects of muscle building, nutrition. If you're a beginner, you need to know that proper nutrition is just as important as muscle building. It's nearly impossible to outwork our improper nutrition unless you're trying to be like Michael Phelps, training 6 hours a day for the Olympics at unfathomable levels of intensity. Then maybe you could do it. But the thing is, if you have improper nutrition, it's going to be impossible to be training that long and hard. So let's just say improper nutrition and trying to build muscle, it's impossible. So in this video, we're going to go over 3 things that you should be eating every single day so you could be building muscle for the next 10 years straight. So let's get started. So why does proper nutrition matter when it comes to building muscle? First things first, you need to understand that building muscle is not just about lifting heavy weights. It's also about giving your body the right fuel to repair and grow back bigger and stronger. Because when you're going to the workouts, lifting heavy weights, what you're actually doing is breaking down muscle fibers, and proper nutrition is going to fuel your body so that way that your body can repair those muscle fibers back bigger and stronger. So the first thing that we're going to talk about when it comes to proper nutrition is protein. So the first of the 3 things that you should be eating when it comes to, building muscle for the next 10 years is going to be protein. Now think of protein as like the AAA of the whole system of your body, essentially. Now, like I said before, when you're training, you're breaking down muscle. Now what protein does is it's going to help when those muscle fibers are broken down, they're torn, things of that nature. What protein does is help repair and grow that those muscle fibers bigger, back and stronger, so you can go back to your plan the next day or the next couple of days to train hard, efficiently, and things of that nature. I keep saying things of that nature. I apologize. I'm trying to have fun here. I hope you're enjoying this. So as a beginner, what you should be focusing on when you're on your protein intake is try to do 1.2 to 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. That's what research says that you should be intaking. Anything more than that, you're kind of just spinning your wheels. So don't go past, the 2 grams per kilogram of body weight. So stay between 1.2 to 2. Now, what are some options that you should be taking, when it comes to your protein? Things, like I'm gonna, be, general here. Think about chicken, fish, eggs. If you're a vegetarian or a vegan, and you're of that, persuasion, then you can by all means, things like lentils, you can intake that as well. And if you're struggling on a consistent basis to, get your daily protein in, what you can do is get you a good quality protein powder to make it quick, fast, and easy. So that way you can get your protein in, again, 1.2 to 2 grams per kilogram of body weight on a daily basis. So the second of the 3 things that you should be eating consistently for the next 10 years to build muscle are going to be carbs. Now, carbs are the main energy source of the body. So when you're at the gym, pushing yourself, breaking down those muscle fibers to build that muscle later on, your body's mainly using carbs as the energy source to fuel and power you through that, heavy lift and heavy workout. And also your body uses carbs to make glycogen, which is going to be the stored form of glucose, because glucose is technically the actual, molecule that's being used as energy, but that's too complicated. That's too much. I just want to let you know, the behind the scenes of what goes on when your body's using energy or carbs as the energy source to power you throughout your day and your workouts. Now, as a beginner, what you should focus on is complex carbs. That's going to allow you to give you consistent energy throughout your workout, but also throughout the day so you can, function properly overall. So complex carbs like sweet potatoes, quinoa, brown rice are going to be great sources of complex carbs, to fuel yourself throughout the day and your workouts. Now, after your workouts, what you can do is to add some fast digesting carbs after your workout, like fruits, so you can replenish all of those carbs that were used for your workout. Now, the third thing that you should be eating for the next 10 years straight or every single day to build muscle for the next 10 years are going to be fats. Now, don't be afraid of healthy fats because they play a crucial role in hormone production, which includes testosterone, which plays a role in muscle growth. Now, key sources or good sources of healthy fats that you can use when you're trying to incorporate it into your daily nutrition are going to be things like seeds, avocados, fatty fish like salmon, and olive oil are great sources of healthy fats. But the key thing to keep in mind is don't have too much of these healthy fats, because They are calorically dense, and when you go overboard with your caloric intake, you stop not building muscles much, and your body starts storing that energy, excess energy, as fat. So keep that in mind when you do incorporate healthy fats into your nutrition, so that way you can build quality muscle consistently for the next decade plus. Now, I almost forgot, there's actually a fourth thing that you should keep in mind when you're trying to build muscle, that is to stay hydrated. So lots of water throughout the entire day to keep your body functioning properly. There's no escaping it. Water is essential. I know you probably know that, but I just wanted to remind you that, there's no escaping that as well. Water is absolutely key. It's going to help you function properly and make sure that your body is running efficiently and smoothly. So that way you can go to the gym every single day or whenever you go to the gym to, power through your workouts and get those gains on a consistent daily basis. And now let's talk about when to eat. Now, when it comes to, proper nutrition, it's not about just what you eat, but when you eat it. And the main key strategy when it comes to that is going to be making sure that you eat protein throughout the day, and not just in one particular meal, whether it's, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. We're going to make sure, again, protein throughout the day, so that way you can keep your body in that consistent state of muscle repair and growth. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, you just told me to just eat protein, carbs, and fats and drink a lot of water on a consistent basis to build muscle for the next 10 years. And the answer is yes. It's that simple, but incredibly difficult to maintain and do, especially in the beginning. But I promise you, as someone that's done this, it does get easier over time to the point where it becomes a way of life. Because in this society nowadays, it's very, very hard, to stay consistent, especially with all the temptation that we have, all around us, from our phones where we can order, whatever we want, any kind of craziness to put in our bodies through our phone and get it delivered to our door in like 30 minutes. So, keeping it simple, keeping it boring, unfortunately, is what builds muscle. It's simple, but incredibly difficult to do. So again, you're right if you're thinking that, man, he just told me what I probably already knew, or hopefully, I reinforced it for you. Again, proteins, carbs, and fats and water is the way to go, and make sure it comes from, quality sources, because you can get protein, carbs, and fats at your local food spot, but that's going to be, 10,000 steps back. So keep that in mind. Again, it's that simple, but it ain't easy to do. And if you're getting value out of this video, please subscribe, like, and comment down below on how you plan on going about, your nutrition. And always remember to make mirrors your canvas, waste your paintbrush, sweat your paint, and may your drawing always be beautifully unfinished. And until next time, I'll see you later, and thanks for watching.